Well, it's a big day. Thor is celebrating 15 years sober today.
Wow.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Think about like what a piece of shit you were back
really
then,
was.
and like how far you're still kind of a piece of shit.
Okay,
but
wait
in
a
a
minute.
different way.
I mean-
In a different way.
I don't-
In a different way. So obviously this is a massive deal for
Huge.
Thor, and you know now that he's married, his wife is all hyped about it too, which is cool.
Yeah.
But she did something which I kind of think is a little questionable.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
No, that's a massive milestone, dude. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's pretty awesome.
It's wild, man. 15 years ago today, I was living in a house on 28th Street in South Park. Well, Golden Hill, South Park.
No,
But
whoa.
I was already
All
like,
right.
at that
Whoa.
point in my life, I was becoming the king of South Park.
Then?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah,
You were?
at that point in my life. Because I knew I'd be back. I knew I'd be back. And
Like the Return of the King.
thank you.
Yeah.
And I was living with
Okay.
this guy who was a piece of shit.
Oh.
And his house, the apartment was all
Were
like,
you guys boyfriend girlfriend or
no,
what?
we were just roommates.
Oh. Okay.
And
Good question.
the apartment this guy would get up at like 3 a.m., 2 a.m. on a Wednesday, drive to TJ, bang a hooker, and then come home and go to work.
Excuse
It was
me?
so weird.
As so many people do.
Yeah.
As so many people do.
I've never heard of anyone doing that. That's a lot.
It was so weird. It's probably all the coke he was doing in the room next to me.
Oh,
And then
right.
Zach's just putting his hands in the air like, yeah, been there.
What's wrong with that?
It was like a random Tuesday. Like there was no holiday or
Sometimes you gotta
anything.
get it in.
Yeah,
You gotta
it's,
get it in.
it's not like a Friday night.
No,
or, no,
it was so
Tuesday.
weird. That was like his way to wake up for work.
Hell yeah.
How many times a week was he doing this?
Like 3.
Shut
Dude,
up.
it was so weird. And I'd wake up because I was about 140 pounds, and I was throwing up every morning because I'd drink all night, and then I'd walk down the street to a taco shop called I forgot the name of it. It was right on 30th Street, right by the Turf Club, and I would eat all that, and then I'd throw it up like 3 hours later.
Ew.
So he got mad at me for throwing up too much, but it was okay that he kept waking me up at 2 a.m. coming home from a whorehouse.
You
So-
are a loud thrower upper. Though,
I am
so-
very loud.
Oh, that would be so
So
annoying.
I'm
wait-
miserable. What a
Towards the
terrible
end-
roommate.
It'd be the
Towards
worst.
the end of my run there, I would wake up and run and I'd throw up on the deck outside because I wasn't allowed to throw up in the house anymore.
He banned you from throwing up.
Because the bathroom was
do
between our 2 rooms.
Okay.
So he says, you got to throw up outside. It's too loud.
Wow.
So I was like, all right.
What a wild thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the night... Yeah,
I'd be more concerned for my roommate who's throwing up every night. I mean, like, instead of like, dude, you're pissing me off for throwing me up every night. I might take you to the hospital.
Yeah, but if you're a cokehead and your priority is hooking up with a hooker, I don't know if
Yeah.
you're too concerned about
Yeah.
other
Yes.
humans.
That's a great
So the
place,
house
guys.
had like tiki, you know that tiki shit was
Yep.
all over the house. Like that was like the wallpaper.
Oh, God.
And then like this piece, we thought we were so cool. We were such fucking losers.
Yeah.
We had a phone cord in the middle of the living room that hung from the ceiling all the way down to the coffee table that had a lighter on it. So we always had a lighter to smoke weed. And we thought it was the coolest thing ever.
That does sound legit.
Yeah, that is pretty genius.
A light bulb did just go off.
Look at
in
this
this
guy.
guy's head.
Yeah, I was like,
Tiny
wow.
light bulb.
Can it be retractable?
Yeah, like that's pretty amazing. Huh, okay, all right. Write
So
that
where
down.
were you?
So I was in the living room, and the night before I drank my last beer. It was a Newcastle because craft beer had kind of just became a thing, and I drank. That's giving me yuck face. I loved a Newcastle,
Okay.
but it was too expensive for me. I was
Yeah.
more of a St. Ides 40 man
Yeah.
because it was so cheap. So then that night, I didn't even get drunk, and then the next day, which is today, a guy from the rehab I went to months earlier came and picked me up in a van, and all I had was a bag of clothes, and I told my roommate, hey, I'm going to rehab again. And I left, and I was in rehab for 10 days, excuse me, and then I got out and slept on a buddy's couch for 5 days, and then went to a sober house.
Wow.
Yeah, but all I had was a bag of clothes. That's it. No other. I had no cash. My parents told me they didn't want to talk to me anymore.
Yeah.
I had no friends.
No furniture,
No
obviously.
furniture.
No car.
Nothing.
Wow.
I had absolutely nothing. But
Look at you now,
clothes.
man.
And I had all my clothes were all like Ralph Lauren polos because that was the style back then, and baggy jeans and Air Force Ones. That's all I had, and Timberlands because I thought I was the thug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you, Mr. Lululemon.
Look at him. Look at him.
Around in your Prius. Back in South Park. Living the life,
You
man.
knew he was coming.
Yeah.
You knew he was coming back. Even when I lived back there, I never saw Emily. I never saw her in South Park.
But she claims to be...
Never saw her
no.
once. Never saw her once.
I don't think I was there yet. When was that? 15 years ago? Yeah, no, I wasn't there yet.
2007.
I didn't move
Well,
there.
2006 I was there. Because I tried to get sober in 2006. That did in San Diego. Didn't take.
I didn't move there till 2010.
Wow.
Never saw her.
That's when she became the queen.
Never saw her. The queen.
Thank you, Scott.
So yeah, been sober ever since, man.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. This morning I was like reflecting on everything that's happened in the last 15 years. It's crazy, dude.
That's a lot.
It really is.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, look at you now. You're married now.
Yeah,
I mean,
married.
Who would have thought back then, that scrawny little drunken idiot would be married, and happy and living a great life.
Yeah.
Homeowner, you're getting your pilot's license.
Yeah,
Look
it's
at
crazy.
you.
And she's never seen me drunk or high or anything.
Well, yeah.
It's just wild. I just my parents are really excited about it.
I bet.
bet.
It's a
They
pretty
saw
cool
some
deal.
pretty terrible
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. And so Haley decided to kind of show her support and kind of honor you a little bit.
Yeah, she's very excited.
Which she should be.
Yeah,
She's very
it's a
excited.
big deal.
Proud of you.
I don't.
yeah.
I like in the recovery world. I'll do something with a couple buddies, but I don't like making a big deal about it. I know I posted about it today because it was 15 years, and I hadn't really posted about it since I had 10 years. So I don't like unless it's a big milestone. But Haley wanted to make a big deal about it today, which is nice.
Yeah, that is
It
nice.
is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a good milestone.
Yeah.
And so she did something that I think is kind of questionable.
Really?
Honestly, it's a little wild.
Huh.
He's talking about him posting, and she did.
Okay.
She also did a post.
Oh, see, why do I never see anybody's posts?
First of all, you follow way too many fucking people.
How many
she
people
does.
do
It's
you follow?
annoying.
Yeah.
On
Oh, do
Instagram,
I?
you follow like a bunch of random celebrities
I
for
do.
no reason.
I do, and then I'll get
told you-
excited about somebody who posts good, upbeat news and stuff like that. Let's see. I follow 270 people. Is that a lot? I don't even know.
To Emily, that's nothing. Emily,
Yeah, I
Emily,
follow so many fucking people, but I saw this post that Haley did.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
and we actually care, Sky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
Well, I'm sorry,
I
I don't
don't-
live on Instagram.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
I was
I
also
live
on
in the
Facebook.
real.
It was also on Facebook.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
You live on the Next Door app, though.
Oh, I do. And Redfin. But anyway, back to you.
So Haley did a post, about Thor.
Yeah.
And I looked at the picture and I went,
Taking it back?
well, either this is something that Thor hates, where it's a setup picture, which I was
No.
gonna lose a lot of respect for him,
That's exactly
I don't
what
blame
my
you.
thoughts were.
I
Eddie.
don't blame you.
or
I don't blame you.
Haley caught a moment
Yeah.
that Thor doesn't know about
No.
and posted it.
Yep.
Which is what happened.
Yeah,
Oh.
I can't stand the setup pictures on Instagram when you're 30 feet away from the camera and you're looking off into the distance.
Looking
and
at the ocean.
Yeah, and clearly you set your camera up.
Right.
I don't do that.
Or you had somebody take that picture and it's like, obviously that's not an in the moment shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
Where I'm reflecting at the beach.
Yeah.
You don't do that, Eddie?
And then you
No.
give me your thoughts on what love really
Yes.
is.
And
Yeah.
life,
Yes.
man.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
It's
yes.
crazy. It's
Those
crazy.
things.
What are you talking about?
I don't do those either, so I get it.
Really annoying.
Yeah,
So
it's
annoying.
very annoying.
Okay, I've just seen it. I gave it a like, just so everybody knows. I know everybody gets mad. I don't like things a
I
lot.
would hope so.
Did you like my post, Guy?
I haven't seen it yet. I'll go there right now and like it.
Chick is unbelievable.
Well,
For
I'm sorry. I've
12
been at
years.
work. I'm sorry. I'm at work. I haven't been on social media.
It's crazy.
All right, go for it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So the picture is me praying. Now I'm not a religious man, but I believe I'm spiritual. I believe in God.
And that's part of the recovery process,
yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. And so I pray every morning and every night, and I pray on my knees every morning and every night.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh.
And
I
don't
wasn't
know.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm Catholic, bro.
Yeah, I don't mean you said wow, and I don't know why I said thank you. But so I pray every morning and every night. Now, for the longest time, my dog Oscar, R.I.P., who died 8 days from now in a year,
Oh, very specific.
May 18th. I'm not looking
How
forward
do
to
you
that day.
know
Oh my God.
So get ready. It's a
Is
Wednesday
May-
this year.
I was just going to say,
It's a
please
Wednesday.
God, is
It's a
May 18th
Wednesday.
on like a Saturday or
Take
Sunday?
today. Take today.
Yeah, definitely take it.
Please don't come in.
It's a
There.
It's a
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's midweek,
Zeth
you
will
guys.
cover you. You're fine. Take the day.
midweek.
Take the day.
It's a Wednesday.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I've already been
So-
asked to do something that day and told them I couldn't.
shut up.
Swear to God.
Oh,
Swear
boy.
to God.
Okay. Well,
All right.
Swear to God.
All
Okay.
right.
So every night when I prayed, little man Oscar would come up to me and put his neck down because he wanted a neck massage.
He wasn't praying with you?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
Let us pray. Bow our heads. He put his head down.
You guys doing the Our Father?
They hold hands.
He wasn't a really religious dog.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he wasn't.
He wasn't a religious man himself.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
How many sacraments did he have?
He was more of a spiritual animal.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I get that.
So
He's a spirit animal.
So we would I guess we would pray together, but he just wanted neck massages. Typical Oscar. Oscar's all about Oscar.
Oh,
So
so
needy.
true. Oh,
So over the years, when that started, and when I got Watson, my other dog, Watson got jealous and would like stick his head between me and Oscar. And now, ever since then, I swear to God, every night when I pray, Watson jumps on the bed and I go to pray with my fist together and my head down, and Watson takes his head and puts it against my head, and we pray together. I swear to God, every night.
You think he's praying too, or don't you think he just wants the neck massage?
I think
wants
he's
any
praying.
type of
I think
massages
he's
for
praying.
pets.
I think
He
your
just
dog
wants
is praying.
I
pets.
think he gets it.
You think your dog is praying?
I think he
mean,
gets
your
it.
dog can
I'm not.
have-
And you guys think I'm crazy.
Well, you are
I'm
crazy.
not crazy.
You are crazy. It's a dog.
Haley must have taken a picture. I didn't know she took that. I swear to God, and that's proof.
So your dog has one of two thoughts. Either your dog is, it's time to pray, or your dog goes, it's time for me to get my scratches.
Yeah.
Which one do we? I wonder which
Every
one.
once in a while, he likes chest scratchies. So every once in a while, I'll scratch his chest.
I mean, come on, guy.
But when I'm in this picture, I'm not, and he's just praying with me. Now, that being said,
Is he a religious dog?
Well, what do you think he's praying for? More treats later in the day?
Yeah. What are
Maybe
the
A
prayers
new
about?
owner?
A steak?
we don't pray for selfish ends like that.
Oh,
okay?
in your face, Emily.
We pray for other people.
Wow.
And butter. But anyway.
And what?
Nothing.
Did you say? What did you say?
Nothing.
Did you say and money?
Butter.
Butter. His favorite butter.
I don't pray for butter.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I can just go buy butter if I
We
want to
know
buy
you do.
butter.
We know you do.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right.
I don't even like butter that much.
How dare, dude?
Not
come on.
today.
If
Not
you're gonna
today.
be
Not
Mr.
today.
Spiritual,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't lie.
We
Blaine.
gotta be
on.
honest today.
It's about
Okay,
us.
We gotta be
that's
honest.
Disgusting.
Can you not? Can you not?
So
Watson prays.
Okay.
in this moment, Haley decides to snap a picture.
Yeah, and this is an old picture, by
This
the way.
makes me feel very vulnerable. Like if I'm in that moment, like it's kind of a private thing.
Very private.
Praying, you know,
Very
to me,
private.
unless you're in church or whatever.
Yeah.
And so for her to snap a candid shot like that and then post it,
Yeah, and that picture is from our old house. So she's had this for a while, and I didn't know.
You didn't know.
Stop
Swear
it.
to God. Never seen this picture before. And then she posted in black and white,
oh
by
yeah,
the
that
way.
was wild.
All
It was a little
Very
dramatic.
emotional.
Little dramatic.
Easy Andy Warhol.
Thank you. Wait, what?
I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
Warhol.
What did you come up with?
It's very artsy.
Okay.
And she posts it, and she writes something really nice.
Yeah.
Because for my first thought was, I saw it. She had just posted it. And I'm like, should I tell her to take it down? Because that's really weird. But it's too late.
It's out there.
She got 100 likes on it. She can't take it down.
100. 101 now. So Sky like
Yeah, I
it.
just like
you
it.
go.
I just
There
like
you
it.
go.
So I don't. It's a little odd. It's a little odd. But I, on the other hand, did mention God in the post that I did.
Yeah.
So it's like, am I a hypocrite?
Well, no, it's to me more about I don't think I could ever take a candid shot or a shot without my wife knowing about it and then post it.
Yeah.
Like if I post a picture of Deborah, I kind of need approval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she's got to be like, oh, okay, you can use that or whatever, you know, like girls do.
Oh, yeah.
That's a very different kind of picture.
Yeah.
And again, it's a very private moment. It's pretty wild to post that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
you
is.
know, and not running by like, hey, is it cool if I run that by you?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get taking the picture because I think it's a beautiful picture and like I think it's a cool memory.
Oh, with the fake dog praying thing?
Well, with the dog
I
wanting
swear
scratches.
To God.
Yeah.
It's
He
still
does
cute.
it every night.
You can't swear to God.
Yeah.
He does it
We are
every
praying.
night.
We're
You
talking
can't
about
swear to
praying
God.
right now.
He
You
does
can't
it
swear to God.
every
can't.
night.
You can't swear to God.
I am
You
not.
can't do that.
I'm not religious, and I
On
even
my
know that.
life.
Okay, wait, what?
No, I'm Emily. I'm just yelling things out.
Yeah, you don't. I mean,
Yeah, so I get the taking of the picture like as a memory, but Eddie, like you're right, the posting of it without permission, that's really
I think
wild.
it's a no-no.
Yeah, that is wild that, like, after he got done praying, like, if I did this for Robert or something, I swear I would have been like, hey, like, look at this cool picture. It's really
No, you
beautiful
wouldn't
picture.
know. You would have been like, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
No, if I
Yeah,
took
I
a
get
nice
it.
picture of him,
Okay.
I feel like I'd show him afterward and be like, look how beautiful this is.
yeah.
The fact that she never showed it to you once is wild.
Yeah. Well, I know Haley, she probably took it, meant to show me, and then forgot.
Yeah.
Or that thought she showed me, and then was going through her photos today to find a great picture of me.
Oh, okay.
And
Went with that one?
And she went with that one.
Wow.
So it's a little weird.
Will there be a conversation about it, or are you just going to go, whatever, it's nice?
I'll probably say something like, so tonight, we're having a couple of my friends come over.
What time you want me there?
Yeah, why
Well,
did
it's a small apartment.
Did you DM me and I just didn't
I
see
didn't.
it
Yeah.
because I'm not on
It's a
social?
couple of my recovery buddies, like Mark and Doug and Lou.
Oh, sober party, I'm out.
And
Yeah.
Haley's going to make steak.
I mean, I haven't even been sober for 15 years, my whole life.
You haven't been
so
sober
I
for
know.
15 minutes.
Well, I mean, literally my whole life, I haven't had a 15-year stretch of being
No,
sober.
we know,
I was just
Sky.
thinking about it.
We know, Scott.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I mean, whatever
It's
works.
sad, actually.
Well, no, I'm just saying that. I'm very impressive.
Sky, I'm with you, but I don't know if I would have admitted that out loud.
Oh, we know, Emily. You don't have to admit that. Well, when you say your prayers with Watson tonight,
I'm going to take
yes.
a picture of it so you guys can
Again?
see. And
Another one?
And I'm just going to text to you three
okay.
so you know.
I don't know. I unless there's a thought bubble above his head, I don't know that we're gonna know.